Alright, we're back. Just yesterday I started doing the, I did Cruise the World yesterday. I finished it up, actually just this morning. There's only a couple tracks left, including a track on the moon, which is cool. You know, go to the moon. It's really, the moon track's really tough. There's a lot of bumps and everything. There's bumps on, curves. So that's really annoying. So we did Cruise the World mode yesterday, and today we'll try out Championship mode. If I seeing things right in the Nintendo Power, I realized that most likely first of all, I think Championship mode is probably more like the real mode. Like you take the arcade mode and you have Cruise the World in that, where you just kind of go through the tracks, but Championship mode actually has like a real like progression to it, like it's an actual competition. So one thing I want to check and see how much the top speeds on these cars vary, because not that I really think it matters that much, but I noticed that it always seems like every car is going the same speed, and that's because they do seem to have just about all the same speeds between 142 and 147. So with that, I think I'm going to go with this, and I'm going to see what kind of... Maybe it's not this one. No, I guess not. Alright, anyway. So the main difference, I think, with the tracks seems to be... I think these are going to be like circuit track. Yeah, so these are going to be circuits, which is very different from the regular Cruis'n. Because if you look at the way the Cruis'n USA and Cruis'n World, the mode I played yesterday is set up, you get, oh, you also get a limited amount of boost in this one. I can see that little symbol. It says ×3 on it. So yeah, if anything, I would say this is like the real mode of this game. It's real. This is the competitive mode, the mode where you unlock all the stuff, and it has also, it's a circuit-based mode. So the tracks are going to be slightly different, or at least, are they gonna? I'm wondering if they're gonna like change up the tracks. Like, we'll see when I finish this lap if the laps are like considerably shorter. It might just give you the same track a couple times in a row. So it might not be that different. Let's see. So straight over here, I think I'll use that. Thank you very much. We're going top speed right now. The reason I took this is because it's 147. Still in the first lap here. And yeah, the other thing about the Cruise the World mode, which is going to be very, yeah, there we go. So it's basically race the Cruise the World mode tracks 3 times. Or twice? But no. It says 2 out of 3. I don't know. There are only 2 spots on that lap section in the key and the keyboard, the scoreboard of the HUD up there in the left corner. So maybe they'll just like extend it only for the last lap. Let's see how this goes. Weird they would only give me 2 spaces. Yeah. So I also found out, there you go. About my time. I like how I did that. I went over that hill, that jump. And the guy who was the closest on my tail actually basically teleported next to me because I used the turbo. Or maybe we get 3 turbos. Oh, that's real turbo. That's actual turbo right there. That's just like a... So there's a difference, I guess. So you use down C for like what looks like a serious boost. And you use the double tap A to do the turbo that gives you like tricks and stuff. Yeah, because that doesn't really seem like it does anything. We established in the Cruise the World, it still seems like everyone's on pace with you. It rubber bands it that much harder. There we go. Oh, yeah. Talking about airtime on that one. Jeez. Get the hell away from me. Wow, you just ruined my entire race, dude. By being selfish and tying yourself to my bumper like that. Ridiculous. Not cool, bro. Still gonna be in third. See if we can close in on these guys. I'm gaining on them a little bit, but I'm wondering, is it gonna screw me over if I go off like a jump or something like that? Yeah, get away from me. That's the guy right there. Guy that messed me up earlier in this lap. He's gonna do it again, isn't he? Boost on this straightaway and blaze right past him. See if we can hold on to this. No, apparently not. They both caught up to me too. Oh my god, no! Second! I'm gonna be second. There you go. Edged him out at the last second right there. Nice. Oh, so you can also get trick points too. So I should be trying to do like tricks and jumps and stuff to help my rankings. Or something like that. Yeah, next race. Most of the cars in the game you unlock by beating record times on the tracks, and then there's one called the Speed Demon, which is, as you might have guessed, is the fastest car in the game. I don't know how fast it goes. I'm actually curious about that, but I found out that you unlock that one by gaining 9,999 points in championship mode. So that's a project. I like that. There was something about the tricks in Nintendo Power, and there were two tricks that you can pull off that actually don't count as for like any points or anything. And that one right there, the going on two wheels thing, doesn't count for anything, despite how cool it looks. Oh, this is a lot shorter too. This is like 40 seconds. So, let's use up these nitros in the last two laps then. Bring me out towards first. I like that. Try and do some jumps off those sand dunes. Get me a couple points. A couple extras. Lap 3. 33 seconds. Very nice. No idea what the lap times are supposed to be for the car unlocks. Realistically, I feel like I'm like nowhere close to them at all. There we go. And remind yourself that that's not worth anything. It means nothing. No, couldn't pull it off that time. It jumps off that guy though, that's pretty cool. Yeah, first place. There you go. Take that. That was a 33-second lap time. Is that in the ballpark? Let's do it. Oh, I get it. So there's easy championship, medium championship, and hard championship. Should probably have been trying to start. I feel you. Also, for whatever reason, because I know that this is one of the most Game Shark friendly games that you'll find out there. For some reason, I couldn't get my Game Shark to work. I'm trying to do this. Unfortunately, either way, there's not any. There's not like one code that unlocks all the cars, which is a bummer. Because that would have been really helpful. You have to put in a separate code for each car, and I don't know if they'd all be in there. I'd know if I was actually able to get the Game Shark up and working. But Game Sharks are fucking annoying, so. unbelievably temperamental little gadgets that are really only good for like showing stuff off that you can't do otherwise. Because especially for these purposes, like I need like God mode for Turok, but there's a cheat for that anyway, so it doesn't really, that's not even really the right example to use. Like I need invincibility for stuff just to get through things, especially if the game's hard or bad or both. But mostly it's just like, hey, I really want to show you these things that are in this game. That's why Cruis'n World is such a better well, it's funny the way that I was thinking about Cruis'n World, because I really do think that, like, if you look at this from a gameplay perspective, it is almost no improvement whatsoever over Cruis'n USA, because it is the same engine, same mechanics, same everything. And like I said, I said this yesterday. I want to know if Cruis'n World is viewed as a better game because it's actually that much better, and if it's not that great of a game because it's that much better than the first one, but the expectations have changed. And I think that's exactly what it is. Is like, I think Cruis'n USA is decent. A lot of people would say it's just bad. But I look at Cruis'n USA as like a decent early title. And Cruis'n World has done exactly what it's supposed to and improved on Cruis'n USA in every way, but also doesn't really go above and beyond on anything. It really just meets standards of what you should have put in this game. I think the Rush games are going to be exactly the same too. Or at least Rush 2 compared to Rush 1. Rush 2049 is supposed to be pretty damn good. But that's what I would definitely say for Cruis'n World to Cruis'n USA. Like, it's improved in just about every area, but it doesn't go too far with anything. It's an objectively better game, but could have done a lot better. And I think, I'll say this too, Cruis'n Exotica, from what I remember of playing the N64 version of that, that's also the same deal. Like, it's a vast improvement over this, but also compare it to what else came out at the time, like Rush 2049, and, you know, some of the, like, I'll go with some of the more obscure ones, like Penny Racers was coming out at the time, Hydro Thunder, which is one of my favorite racing games ever. Stuff like that, I would still say Cruis'n Exotica does not compare all that well to other games that even Midway published, like Hydro Thunder. I love Hydro Thunder. I can't get over it, so I'm going to keep saying that, and people might not like this. People might not like Hydro Thunder as much as I do, so it's not going to be a very good example, but that's my be-all, end-all Midway title for you, for racing games. Use up this last turbo and see if I can pull past these guys here. I'm closer to them than I am to the person behind me, so trying to keep the inside track. Nope, nope. What we call the racing line. Damn it, no! I'm not even gonna place, damn it! No! You son of... I almost dropped to 5th. Damn. Alright, did I get anything out of that? No? I came in 2nd place because of that finish. Alright. Medium and expert. Alright, well, let's see, I'll do this. Get this.
Choose your car.
Let's try out some of these other cars. I'd really like to try out the Road King. The Sardine Extreme for sure, the Road King, and a couple of these other more, like, sports car type stuff. Like the Stallion there. I was tempted to pick that one. But yeah, let's try the Road King out. I just want to see how this plays. And, I'll show the moon track. I think they put that flag right on Florida because of NASA. I noticed that. It was a little bit clever. I thought it was clever. Too damn big. At least I'll say this. At least for the Road King, It's the one where if you bump into other cars, you're gonna win. But it's also, the thing I noticed about it right away is that it seems like it's gonna be more cumbersome than it is. Also, I love that there's traffic on the moon. I couldn't help but notice that when I did this the first time. And yeah, there's no turbos in this one like there is in Championship mode. So that's the other thing about this. That's why it's not as serious. It's the much more. I'll say they're both very, very arcadey styles of play. This is the more arcadey version of the game. Which... So yeah, it kind of tricks you. So it's got the best top speed, but it's also got the low acceleration, and that in and of itself is not going to be that bad. But it also like makes you play with it more. And also I've chosen the hardest track in the game on the moon track to go with, so it's also like I would have to be really good at driving this. Yeah, 4th place. It was a photo finish with me and I think that's the Orca again. Let's see what else is in here. We try let's see what else. Stallion P6. And there's no. I could have sworn there was a option to switch the paint job. What else? So I don't think I did New York or Florida on the. Oh, Mexico. That was one too. Mexico, New York, and Florida. Alright, let's do Mexico. I think everything else I did on the stream yesterday. Maybe not Spain. Spain might be the other one I have to do. Is it Spain? Or is it France? France. Mexico's this dirt road with a lot of vegetation on the side. I remember this because I had to do this one a couple times. Oh shit! Oh my god, that was awesome, but not worth it. Oh my god, look at how far back I am now. I think that's what the boost is good for in the regular version too, is getting back up to speed if you just destroy everything or someone wrecks you. Oh yeah. It's doing a bunch of absolutely nothing that looks fancy. I'm into 3rd place again. Just passed the whole pack in one fell swoop right there. I love this, the little heads on the wall that breathe fire. And I've just ripped right past. Oh god damn it. I ruined it. I shouldn't have said anything. But I will keep my spot in front of you. As best I can, at least. Got a little bit of an edge on him. He's passing me on the side. God damn you! It's always him, the Orca. I think that's what it is. I guess I'm gonna have to use that car. Jump. That was awesome, actually. There we go. Victory. Awesome. Yeah. Now my curiosity is getting the better of me because it's always on my ass in every single race. Let's try out that the Orca. I believe that's the car.
Choose your car.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's that one. I'm pretty sure it's this one, yeah. Little Mazda looking dude. Yeah, I think actually this is the order that it goes in right here. So we did Hawaii, Japan, Australia, China, Kenya, Egypt, Russia, Germany, and then Italy, and that's where I won a race, and then the then the cartridge blacked out. So it just saved my progress. I had to do Italy again. So yeah, let's do France.
Ready, set, go.
There we go. So the thing that I noticed about getting a good start in the race is sometimes it'll give you that boost at the start, but they always start you in every race at the middle of the pack, so you just run into the other cars. There's no real advantage to it. I want a car with a lot of pep.
Checkpoint.
Americans don't like pep. Oh, what country are you from? America. Oh my god, fuck you. Whoever just did that. I swear that was not me. I swear someone pushed me into that. This is a very peppy little vehicle.
Checkpoint.
Yeah. The thing is, I think it's just gonna get batted around, so it's very fast. Oh my lord. Nice flip.
Checkpoint.
Well, Firefox crashed on me. I think I established this happened to me a couple weeks ago, and I don't think it actually stops. So we're still fine. We just have to live with this anxiety for the next couple minutes. Oh god damn it, that was me. That was all me that time. It's like in Burnout when you're driving just the tiny little bit too dangerously trying to get your boost up and you clip your mirror on a post or something. God damn. Yeah, we're still streaming and everything, so cool. Let's do a couple more. Oh yeah, so you can see right there the chat box disappeared. So I have to bring it back.
Choose your car.
What are you gonna do this time? I like that. A Sardian Extreme. A little meter-made car. I say that not really knowing what a meter-made car is supposed to look like, but
Ready,
hold on one sec. Because everyone uses this chat thing, everyone needs to see what's going on with it, right? When was the last time I actually had somebody join me on one of these while I was streaming? OBS. Just for the sake of uniformity, having it look all the same as all the other streams. Or if it loads. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Or does it? Let's see. There. There we go. Alright, anyway. I moved the window down myself. Yeah, alright, we're back. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. You're definitely not only going to do this for like another 10 minutes tops. So it's totally worth it. Oh yeah, I remember this. There's a lot of well no, you know what it is? It looks a little bit like Russia. So some things are gonna seem familiar and I'm gonna second guess the track the whole time, so never mind. Oh, I knocked the phone booth right over, but the traffic light stops me dead. Great idea. That was beautiful. Oh my god. You need to fucking test yourself over what you can and can't hit on every track. That's annoying. blast right through the phone booth, but these lampposts and traffic lights, those are real hefty motherfuckers. Yeah, no more traffic lights.
Checkpoint.
There's the whole pack right there in front of me, the 4 cars right there. So what can I do to catch up? What can I do to get my last, not drop 5th place to the dude in the red car behind me? Which might be the kamikaze. Oh, this is England. This is England. I remember this because this is it's Stonehenge here. That was kind of cool. It was kind of like in Off-Road Challenge. There's the fighter jet that comes in. It's probably over like Area 51 or something.
Choose your car.
I don't remember exactly. Alright, Alright, I just want to do a track. I want to do Florida. I just want to do, I want to use the ATV. I'll use the ATV, and then we'll use the Rhino, I think it's called, the pickup truck. So we'll do the ATV for Florida, and the Rhino for New York, and then that'll do it, honestly. And it sucks I can't show you any of the hidden cars, but I also haven't been able to do it myself, so that was a great jump. That 10 out of 10 on that one.
Checkpoint.
I like how there's a monkey screech as part of the sound effects on this music track. And that the monkey screech is in Florida. Because that makes 100% sense. Oh, okay. Because they start you on a different track every time, so. Let's see. Okay, so they put the track called Jungle Bump on the Florida track. I guess. Why not?
Do it now.
Son of a bitch, I'm too focused on the music. Just running right into the fucking gators on the side of the road. Oh, this was a great race. Maybe I can save a little face on the next one. When I bring the Rhino to New York City. I like this track though. Oh, you suck! Great finish. Wow. I thought I was gonna grab 3rd right at the very end. But alright, one more race. One more race, just for the hell of it. Try the... Where it is. There we go. Rhino 4x4. New York City. Alright.
Ready?
This has been a good time. It's not it's nothing crazy. You pretty much only do a couple things. That the championship mode, like, if you were gonna say you're gonna, it's like you can't even really say you're gonna beat this game because both Cruise the World and championship mode are their own things, and the only thing that you gain by finishing them is, but you don't gain anything by finishing them. If you do Cruise the World, you get the moon track, but you don't win anything necessarily by winning championship mode. You just have to beat the record times and you unlock all the extra cars. So that in and of itself is like a project with each track. But the championship mode as a whole is not the same thing. So. Nice. Oh god! Oh god! Big pileup. They're sliding all over the road like air hockey pucks. Jesus. So yeah, as you might have guessed, you've seen by now, the physics in Cruis'n games are top notch. I don't know what that was, just keep driving. get-go. Just get a little boost off of those ramps. Like I said, they don't really do a whole lot, but try and use them to my advantage. It's bouncing back and forth across the beams on the bridge. Can't pull off any jumps with this thing. Yeah, and that's the end right there. That one always got me. The fact that you pretty much end every race on New York by just like in midair, like it's an action TV show. All right. So that's Cruis'n World. We've seen all the tracks in there. We've seen a lot of the cars, not counting the hidden ones. So we had a racing game here. Coming up next, we actually have a platformer. That might even be a 2-week one because I know I can quote-unquote finish this game. It's Gex 64 Enter the Gecko, which would be cool. One of many 3D platformers, collectathon types. Some of you might have fond memories of Gex. I've only ever made it a couple levels deep into it, so I don't have a whole lot of memories of it past like the Toon level world and the haunted house. So it'll be mostly a new experience for me once I realize that you can actually go in and, you know, progress in that game. So anyway, that's what's next. Then after that is GT64, which would be the exact opposite type of driving game that I'll have a lot more trouble with than I did with this one. So that's what's coming up on the docket in the next couple weeks. Thank you for watching this one. Yeah, that's it. Have a good one.